how's it going? This is Amanda from Amanda Around the Globe. I wanted to talk today about how I never get homesick and why I never get homesick. Because people always ask me, Amanda, you travel for so long, don't you get homesick? And I don't get homesick, and I'm going to tell you why and how I manage to do this. Okay. Maybe like 2 times I've gotten homesick. Both times I've gotten homesick was when I was in a bad situation and I was away from home and I was getting homesick because I was craving comfort and I was craving my comfort zone, and that's why I was homesick. I know that's why I was homesick. I knew in the moment that's why I was homesick, and I knew also that it wasn't necessarily homesickness, that it was just I wanted someone to be there and tell me, you're gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, everything's fine, you'll get through this. So this brings me to my next point of why I don't get homesick anymore. So things always happen when you're traveling. Like, things are not ever gonna be perfect. People sometimes imagine that traveling is like all sunshine and butterflies, and it is amazing. It's by far the best decision I've ever made, but it's not always sunshine and butterflies. There are hard times. There are times when I've missed flights. There are times when I've gone half an hour the wrong way in a bus or a train and I had no idea where I was and I didn't have a cell phone connection. These are the times where I think to myself, what am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I here when I could be at home and with my 9-to-5 job, making a steady income and living this comfortable life that I used to have? And instead, I'm on this bus in the middle of Spain. I don't even know where I am. So that is when I get homesick. And it's not even homesickness, it's just craving that comfort zone. And so I don't get homesick anymore because I know that when things go bad, I just want to be comfortable and I want things to be okay. And I know that they will be okay eventually. So I know that at the end of every bad situation, there will be a good outcome. A lot of people tell me that I'm very optimistic, and I think that's a really good trait to have when you're traveling because you can easily spin yourself into a spiral of negative emotions and negative thoughts and have a really bad experience. It's really all about what you make it to be, and optimism is a very, very necessary characteristic to have when you're traveling, because if you're not optimistic, if you're not happy, if you're not willing to make yourself be happy, like, you can make yourself have a really crappy trip. It's all about your mindset. For example, I'm in Thailand. I'm here during the rainy season. Like, it rains a lot, and I didn't come to Thailand to be in the rain. I'm not gonna tell myself like, oh, this sucks, this is terrible, I wanna go home because it's raining here. Like, I don't care. I'll go outside, I'll walk through the rain, I'll go to the movies, I'll go have coffee, I'll do whatever I would do in the sunshine, in the rain. I mean, maybe I'm not gonna go to the pool or the ocean, but there are so many things I can do. I can still have fun in the rain. And it's kind of the same thing, like when I was on this bus in Barcelona going the completely wrong way, that was a bad situation. I didn't have Wi-Fi, I didn't have cell phone connection, I was supposed to meet someone, I was going the wrong way, I was gonna be like an hour late, I didn't know if they'd still be there when I got there. I was really worried, and I could have really just lost it. Like, I could have gotten into a really bad place. I could have just gotten myself so worked up that I wanted to go home. And luckily, I've been in some pretty bad situations, I will tell you that. Like, not everything has been great all the time, but I also never have given up. I am so happy traveling, and I love it so much that if I took every bad situation and thought, this is so terrible, like traveling is terrible, I'm just gonna go home, that would be giving up to me. I could not let myself do that. I've been in situations where you need to be strong mentally. I think putting myself in these kinds of situations before I started traveling was really, really good for me. For example, I ran a marathon last year. That was hard. That was not easy. Like, that was really, really hard, and that was very, very mental. And I was running and my body was breaking down, and I was telling myself, I don't know if I can do this. But then I met someone in the middle of the marathon. Actually, it was at mile 20 probably, and the marathon is 26.2 miles. This girl stopped at mile 20 at the aid station and she told me, I'm giving up, I'm not going anymore, this is good enough for me and I'm happy with what I've done. And I thought to myself, I could never let myself do that. I would never give up. After 7 months of training for this, I am going to finish this marathon. And it's kind of the same thing as traveling. Like, I planned so hard and I worked so hard to get to where I am that I would never take a bad situation and tell myself, this is it, like this is how it's gonna be, I'm just gonna go home. No, that's not gonna happen. So basically the point of this video is that I don't get homesick because I don't let myself get homesick, if that makes sense. Like, I don't let myself get so worked up that I want to go home. Like, yes, of course I miss my family, I miss my friends, I miss everyone at home, but at the same time, I can talk to them on FaceTime. I talk to people from home all the time, and I can talk to everyone from home and still live my life here and still be happy. I don't sit here in Thailand and think like, oh my gosh, what is everyone doing at home? Oh, it's the 4th of July, everyone's probably having so much fun. I'm missing out on everything. No, I don't do that because I'm in Thailand. Like, hello? It's awesome here. Like, I can do whatever I want with my life, and I choose to be happy, I choose to be positive, and I choose to be excited about things. And when you're excited and when you're happy and when you're positive, you're not gonna think like, oh, I miss home so much, oh, I wish I was at home. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna be stoked to be where you are, you're not gonna be homesick, you're gonna be having a great time. So that sums up why I don't ever get homesick. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm not sure if I really covered this correctly. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have ever traveled and gotten homesick, or what you think about this. If you think I'm crazy, I think a lot of people think I'm crazy, so I don't know. Yeah, leave me a comment, please. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!